Hi Leo, welcome into your monthly general reading for the month of July 2023. I hope you're doing amazing and I wish you a very happy birthday if you are a July Leo like myself. I'm hearing it's an exciting time to be a Leo. But let's jump right into the Spirit Animal Oracle deck and then we will pull some tarot. Oh, we might pull some tea leaf as well, depending if I remember. For Leo, I hear you have a lot going on in the month of July. And for whatever reason, it's a month where it could be because it's, your birthday time. It's, part of the month is Leo season. But I just feel like you're going to be feeling very proud, very bold throughout the month and trying to enjoy yourself as I feel like, again, it's a busy month. But we have butterfly spirit and brown bear spirit. Now, I do feel like even though it is a busy month, there's going to be a key reminder that you need to be taking time out for yourself, all right? Self-care routines need to be kept up with so you're glowing to the best of your ability. But I feel like either way, it is a month where you're radiating. You are succeeding in certain ways, seeing your hard effort towards a business, a project, a job, if not multiple situations for you, paying off in your favor. I feel like you're impressing people. There's kind of a way about you flowing through the month, through your obligations, accomplishments. I'm hearing the word gliding through, all right? And you just kind of almost effortlessly juggling all that's on your plate. I feel like you might even find yourself being more of a social butterfly throughout the month than you expect, okay? I mean, you might expect it for some, depending. But it feels like you're drawing in energy. So for some, this is online. It could be a different, public platform. For some, I feel like it's when you're at work, when you're migrating. I feel like because you're radiating, because you are carrying yourself with confidence, at least the majority of the month, because you are, I want to say, even knowing your worth, and that's giving off a certain energy. It's drawing in people, okay? It's drawing in potential doors to open for you as well. And I feel like you're getting excited about your future. I don't know why I'm getting that. It's like, okay, the money's adding up. Okay, I'm succeeding with this. I'm seeing growth with this. I'm meeting new people. I'm, potentially, keeping to yourself a lot throughout the month. But, when you do have to or choose to associate yourself with people, socialize or work with people, you do so quite efficiently. All right. And that even feels gratifying. There is a reminder to try to have that work-life balance, but I feel like work just might take over. This isn't your money and career read, which we will do as well after this, but it just feels like you might kind of have that workaholic, hungry vibe to your month, to your energy. But the butterfly spirit talking about transformation is beautiful. But I want to go back to this. Again, if we look at that imagery, you are feeling quite bold and people are perceiving, taking in your energy, seeing you in that way as well. I just heard putting my paw on it. Anyways, could be more so talking about, or just talking about you having a very hands-on approach to getting things accomplished, taking initiative throughout the month. But yeah, you transforming throughout the month. I feel like through your work, through who you associate yourself with, people seeing evidence of the fact that you're not the same Leo they once knew. Or maybe, you meeting new people and they're quite inspired of when it comes to you being very vocal or just, owning the fact that you're changing or trying to change your life for the better. I just feel like there's a likability about you in the midst of this transformation. It feels like the new is on your mind, the fresh, right? Wanting to move to somewhere new or wanting to work somewhere new or wanting to just travel and experience new culture, meet new people, or just, explore yourself more. There's that vibe about your month as well. But I kind of feel like you're connected to a community for some drawn to the reading. And this is feeling quite important to you and very much important to those involved as well. Because I'm getting this being you transforming and potentially a situation, say online or your business, where that community is transforming through it all. but it's inspiring other people to embrace their transformation or to make one, if not multiple, important changes within their world. And this is powerful, okay? Absolutely powerful. So I really feel like it's a month that reminds you that you, Leo, are an inspiration. You are, inspirational. Okay, you make a difference when you put your best Leo foot forward and you put your caring, loyal Leo heart to use to assist others. And it just reminds you throughout the month at times that when you do just that and you make a difference in that sense, all the positive rewards will follow, right? Whether it's monetary or just other levels of success, attention, gaining that recognition all the meanwhile. Now, it is a month where things aren't, say, perfect, right? No month is where there are certain obstacles you have to overcome, say, when you're working for your business or you are, putting your nose to the grind is what I'm hearing. When you're working at your day-to-day job, or say when you're migrating to and from work, certain obstacles like traffic and flowing with the bus or the train schedule, however you're getting to and from, dealing with working with certain people potentially, or dealing with certain customers and clientele. You have the experience and the knowledge to overcome these obstacles. So don't forget that, right? And you might even find there's times where little obstacles pop up, little delays happen, stuff like that, and you have to come up with a creative solution, or you just kind of have to work through it, overcome it, or go around it, however you want to look at it. And you just kind of do it without even thinking about it. It's like your instinct, second nature at this point. It's like, been there, done that, on to the next. I have too much to deal with. But look at this. Yeah, feeling fearless and bold throughout the month, to say the very least. And again, those flowers talking about you blossoming and transforming, to say the very least. And we'll just show this one before we shift on to the tarot. It is a time of true miracles, my friend. It feels like things are working out in your favor in a lot of ways, and you can't help but notice this, be one with that at certain points throughout the month of July. Beautiful. I'm hearing wear that crown, wear that crown. Let's take this one on the board as well as this one. But I do feel like there's a target you're going to be hitting at a certain point throughout the month potentially, but they're more so saying keep your eye on that target, on the prize of why you're working so hard throughout the month, why you are staying busy, and why you feel the need to just keep going at times. But find that balance. Let's pull some light seers. Okay, I'm going to wait till the end and hopefully remember to do the tea leaf. For my lovely Leos. The Two of Wands in reverse, beautiful. I'm liking this energy. I feel like there's a vibe of you not focusing so much this month. Potentially you made improvement in this sense. Not really focusing so much on what you don't have, but seeing the results, things adding up, you making progress, stepping in the right direction for you, and this being the center focus for you rather than that lack mindset, all right? And this is being pushed into your awareness as a positive thing, because I really feel like you're manifesting at this time, and this is a huge, huge, huge reason why. And I feel like a lot drawn to the reading. You also need to recognize that you are efficiently, emotionally detached, at least to an extent, if not fully, from what you're wishing to see come to be, or you're working towards, that target once again, that goal for you, if not multiple. And Spirit's saying, as we say in these readings often, is leaving a lightness to the process of you manifesting it and seeing things come to be. And you kind of just feel like it would be a bit of a waste or just not productive to focus on what you don't have yet, or what you have a ways to go to achieve. I'm hearing let's not waste time. Okay, let's just get to work, or let's just do what we have to do. Putting in that effort once again. Beautiful. What else do we have for Leo? Coming out the Devil. the Fool card. This might be somebody that you were connected to or are that is a little bit toxic. It might be the work environment. This could be you overworking yourself. Could be your spirituality and or energy affecting you. Your dreams for some being a bit chaotic and confusing. I just feel like sometimes you might have a vivid dream throughout the month for a lot drawn to the reading where it's like one aspect or a couple moments or aspects of it were actually meant to be helpful, but then the rest of which is just a bunch of mumbo jumbo, okay, or messing with. Anyways, this happens to me all the time, but I feel like you, yeah, again, there's the potential to be overworking yourself, but it does feel quite rewarding all the meanwhile. I'm getting the vibe of you going to work or just, having a long day of running your business, whatever it may be for you, juggling a lot, and then you kind of get ready for bed or just wrap up your day and it's like, oh man, I'm getting older, or I kind of feel just physically and potentially a bit emotionally drained. All right. And so it just reminds you the need to replenish, to take care of yourself as far as finding that time. Excuse me, so I can't even pick it up, to take to yourself, okay, to rest. Anyways, the death and rebirth card again, if I could even say it, definitely coinciding with the transformation card here. I just feel like, again, you're glowing, and I feel like you're thinking about nature and astrology, stuff like that coming to mind. I really was getting the message before as well that when you're having your downtime, which I don't feel like there's going to be a ton of which, to be completely honest, you're going to find that it's actually a lot easier to keep things simplistic and not to overthink or to even, again, think about what you don't have. I feel like anytime you do think about what you don't have, it's more so a positive sort of, I've got this in a bag, okay? It's just a matter of time. And I feel like that's because you're seeing things again progress for you. But the Fool card talking about how you have this innate ability throughout the month that you need to tap into and probably will, most likely naturally, to just kind of fall back into things. All right. Thinking about a leap of faith in the future that's going to feel quite rewarding to embark upon, right? Is this a move of residence, a new career situation, a different type of investment? Is this a commitment with somebody? I feel like it's more so a very Nine of Pentacles independent kind of endeavor, but in change. But I just feel like all the meanwhile things like crystals and essential oils, things to cleanse your energy like Palo Santo and incense coming into play throughout the month for a lot drawn to the reading. I'm hearing very randomly, remember to apply chapstick. We don't want you having any cracked lips. And make sure you're drinking enough water. I just feel like there's a potential to be waking up like I did this morning, or even in the middle of the night, just feeling so dry in the mouth, right? Needing to just chug a lot of water. But yeah, anyways, just take care of yourself. Here we are at the bottom of the deck, as well as the World card, two major arcanas. Talking about how you are definitely very sunny as far as your demeanor goes, your energy, what you're giving off and attracting into your energy field. It's just you trying to live your happiest life. And it's like, if we're being completely honest, it's not that way 100% of the time. Life isn't perfect. You're not perfect. But I feel like there is kind of this desire for perfection in certain ways, whether it's the tidiness of your home, work environment, you name it. It could be in regards to perfecting your external looks, right? Your physical figure, your skin complexion, keeping up with, the Joneses is what I'm hearing, keeping up with your appearance, all the meanwhile. But things like a face mask, face serum, body lotion, stuff like that coming into play throughout the month, needing to pamper yourself. But that message of keeping up with the Joneses, it feels like you kind of are trying to keep up with an image, or you're thinking about how maybe one day that will be more so your lifestyle, living more of a luxurious life, knowing there's a lot more on the horizon for you than you've had up until this point. But again, I can't help but notice this crown right here, okay? feeling very royal at certain points, knowing your worth when it comes to connections, or one in particular, when it comes to a job, when it comes to getting what you want, when it comes to, people respecting you. I feel like you're setting the tone in that sense. And you might even remind one, if not multiple people, to be kind of demanding that respect all the meanwhile, right, for themselves. But your world is changing, Leo, and this month is showing you true evidence of that. And I'm now hearing, for not everybody, but a happy birthday to me, okay? I don't know about you, but when Leo season rolls around, I feel so empowered. It's like our time to shine. I mean, we shine year round, but you get the point. Who doesn't like a Leo is what I'm hearing. I could do Leo readings all day long, but there is a sense of patience that I feel like you do have for the most part, but then have to maybe remind yourself to have. I'm hearing pick up that patience, pick it back up if you find you've dropped it at certain points throughout the month, because I feel like you just want to at times fast forward to that hitting that target, fulfilling that goal, that dream, that wish, whatever it ends up being for you. But I also feel like balance on a multitude of levels needs to be re-implemented when you feel you're lacking just that. I would say meditate. Stuff like that is going to really help you center yourself, reground yourself, clear your mind, have this light and fluffy energy that I feel like you're going to feel very comfortable in and rewarded when you do something like that to make sure you are kind of floating through the day. All right. Wouldn't you want to feel like you're kind of sitting on a cloud throughout the day like an angel? Anyways, but I just feel like you do need to remind yourself to have patience, especially when it comes to, say, traffic and people walking slowly, or just dealing with certain annoyances in your life. Again, life isn't perfect for us, Leo, but when you remind yourself to have patience, it's one of the many ways that you are utilizing your individual power to your advantage, all right? It's not going to help you to get frustrated or to lose your cool. So let's just stay level-headed, keep things grounded, or bring it back to that way of being, and you're good, all right? You have too much to worry about. Let's pull a tea leaf card or two before we wrap this up. Let's see which deck is going to work best. I don't know why I just crossed my arms and did that. For Leo to wrap this up. Okay, beware of great pride. I would say it's not going to get out of control, but they're saying beware of it. They're saying especially at work. Love, deep affection, and caring. Beautiful. I feel like this could be a community for some. It could be a connection, say your relationship or somebody you're dating, if not multiple people. I feel like family could even be, when friends could be expressing this kind of energy to you. Successful outcome to your problems. All right, and you might be acquiring a key or getting ready to acquire one in the future. Advice from a friend, whether you want to take it or not. Slowly but surely getting ahead. It doesn't feel like you are rushing per se. So a kind of a comfortable, steady vibe about how you're accomplishing. All right, and even migrating. You might even find it's impossible to move super quickly, and that's not a bad thing. I just feel like you're going to be getting done what you're meant to when the time is right, all right, in a timely manner, even though you're not rushing. It was just stress you out to rush. You may need to plan ahead, all right, for what you desire, some of which might feel like it's an unsettling kind of time for you, but some levels of things being unsure, not secured, but I feel like you'll figure it out along the way. All right, just remember that. Strong emotion, passionate love or hate. All right, so don't be surprised if it's a month where at certain points, they're saying especially when you're stepping into Leo season, you're feeling things very strongly, for the better or for the worse at times, and you might be empathic like myself, and it may not always be your emotion that you were carrying. So just remember to deal with that when need be. And there's a focus on changes in your life throughout this month, and more so moving forward. I feel like you're getting ready to fly towards some important changes for you, Leo. It's a time where, again, your world is changing, as you might be waiting for news, package, mail, delivery of some sort for some drawn to the reading. It's a very busy month. All right, but it's a very successful one where you will manage things in a very skilled way, where you may just find there's evidence of things churning in your favor, all right, as you're heading towards a wish fulfillment and your cup overflowing with certain levels of abundance. It's a month where you're owning what's at hand, what you're taking on or continuing what's on your plate. And this is going to be proven very, very worthy. All right. I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your month of July, and I'll definitely see you next time.